Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we will be analyzing my game, which I played against a candidate master. It was a Blitz game, 3 plus 2. Let's dive into it. Okay, so to start with, I played a Ruy Lopez. I'm an E4 player. So E4, E5, Knight F3, Knight C6, and Bishop E5. This is known as Ruy Lopez. And here, my opponent is having so many moves. A6, Knight F6, Bishop C5, classical variation, or d6 is also possible. So there are some moves which my opponent can play. So he played a6, which is Morpheus defense. So bishop is in danger. I move the bishop back to a4. My opponent played knight f6, attacking the pawn. But in this variation, it's okay to give up a pawn because if we try to take it, we will take it back later on. So I played castling, saving my king. Bishop e7, getting ready for the castle. Rook e1. This is very important move for white because right now this uh, protects the e4 pawn, and this move is stopping black to do castling. If black doesn't know the theory, and if black wants to escape, and if black wants to castle, for example, in this case, you just might just win the pawn. The idea is just take the knight with the bishop, and after this, you just win the pawn. And there is no compensation black is having. You just have an extra pawn, and this pawn is protected, nothing can be done, and you are just fine. So this pawn cannot be captured. So here in this position, my opponent played b5, which is the best move in this position. So bishop is in danger. Only option, bishop b3. Obviously, I don't want to capture the b5 pawn. And then simply castle. So everything is fine. Here there are multiple moves. c3 is the main idea. But if you play c3, you should be ready with a martial attack, where black will be sacrificing a pawn for an initiative. So some people play a4 here, which is known as anti-martial, but I decided to play c3, which invites a martial attack, and my opponent played the martial attack, d5, right away. It's very aggressive, and you should be knowing the theory by heart. So, okay, sure, let's go here. So I capture the pawn, knight captures, and then this is a free pawn, which I'm gonna grab it now. So takes, knight takes, and rook takes. And now in this position, this knight is in danger. There are two, three options which my opponent is having. He can play c6, he can play bishop b7, or he can play knight f6. The most common is the bishop b7, which my opponent played. It's the most aggressive one. So I just played d4, getting the pawn into the center, and my bishop can open in the future now. My opponent played bishop f6, attacking the rook. So rook is in danger. I have just played rook e1 just to defend the rook. And then my opponent played rook e8. And here, usually, I should be playing a normal move like moving the knight out, knight a3, followed by knight c2, or probably bishop d2, and I'm still fine. I played a4 here, trying to activate the rook right away, which is fine, not a bad move or so. My opponent played queen d7. His plan is he want to capture the rook, and when my queen captures, he want to play rook e8 again, so that he is the one who is owning e file. And I can't do much about it, so I capture the pawn first. He captures the rook on e1. It's come with a check, so queen takes, and the same plan which we just discussed, rook e8 on the board. Uh, and my queen is in danger, so I played queen d1, and he captures the pawn back, which is 8x p5. And I got this position where I'm the one who's having a file and my opponent is having e file. So we both are having one open file each. And here game started into a tough position. The move here I have to play is queen f1, and I'm still fine because this bishop, and the reason for that is this bishop is too good on g2, and probably knight can come here in the future and they both will attack on this pawn. So I need to defend that. So queen f1 does the same thing, and my queen will be a bit more active on that diagonal as well. But I played natural looking move knight d2, which is just not that great because my opponent is having knight f4, which is a great move. Uh, Here, actually, this is known as drawback principle. If there is no knight here. The bishop is controlling f4. So as I put the knight to d2, my bishop got blocked, and now it is possible to play this. And now the problem is this pawn is in danger. Uh, the move I can play knight f3, but I was afraid of queen g4. There's a lot of pressure on that diagonal, so I was not comfortable playing that move. So I played f3, which again weakens my king, and you can see the evaluation bar going down. And my opponent played the best possible move in this move. Okay, he played the brilliant move. Do you want to find it out? Okay, take 5 seconds. Okay, I hope you find it. And yes, this is bishop takes d for check. And it's very tricky move. This bishop cannot be accepted because if I try to take this bishop, it is a poisonous bishop. Queen takes, and if king goes to f1, there's a knight d3. The idea is simple checkmate right away. He wants to finish the game, and there is no good way to handle this position. The one is knight e4, or the second is queen e2 or queen, and just lost the queen against for a rook. And if played knight e4, then he's having simple rook takes e4, and there's still checkmate. And I have to play queen d2, which and I lost a knight, and I'm just gonna getting crushed very badly. My bishop is bad, the rook is doing nothing, and it's just a dead loss position. And if I try to go king h1, the problem is queen f2. Again, checkmating my king right away on g2. And if I try to just go here, queen f1, knight is protecting it. I want to save the checkmate. My opponent can finish the game on the spot by playing rook e1. And I'm having problems now because queen is lost and there's checkmate coming and I can't do much about it. So this bishop cannot be taken. It is a poisonous bishop. So what I decided to do was I played king h1, which is not that good, but my only hope. And my opponent played bishop b6, just going back. And he kind of gave me a chance, not exactly, but a bit. So I started with knight e4, just closing this bishop and want to trade the queens because bishop is protecting it, and I'm fine. And here he should have played knight d3. Idea is knight f2, and there's a fork coming, and he's having a lot of counterplay there. But he played queen f5. And unfortunately, the game is still again draw, and I'm back into the game. Also, I can see my opponent is low on time, and I'm having lots of time, so I can be creative there as well. So I want to develop my bishop, so I just capture the knight. Obviously, queen captures, and now I played bishop d5. The plan is simple. I want to trade the pieces, and I think I'm better after that, or if not better, then it's equal at least. So queen d5, and my opponent played c6, which which absolutely makes sense. He doesn't want to trade the pieces. I'm the one who wants to trade. And here now I have a chance to play a brilliant move which I played. So take your time and let's try to find. Let's see if you are able to do it or not. Take 5 seconds. Okay, I hope you find it. And the move here is knight d6. Brilliant move. It is doing so many things: attacking the rook, attacking the bishop, and attacking the f7, complemented by the bishop as well. And why it's brilliant is knight is hanging as well. And unfortunately, the knight cannot be captured. If queen try to capture the knight, there is a discover attack, bishop take f7, and when king takes or not take doesn't matter much. You're gonna win the queen and you're gonna win the game as well. So that is why this is a brilliant move. This cannot be captured. So my opponent played rook d8, and here he blundered a game. But I was trying to be creative on the time side because I still have a lot of time, but my opponent is having only 9 seconds. So I was trying to play on his time, which is not the good idea. So I missed my chance here. The move here I have to play is just knight takes b7. That's just normal move. And the rook is in danger, obviously. And if rook tries to capture this bishop, there is a back rank checkmate. And now he can give up the queen and the rook, but eventually it is checkmate. So I missed this move. I didn't play that, and that's the only move which is working in this position. So I didn't find the move and I played the wrong move. I played bishop takes f7, giving a check, and I'm kind of in a bad position now. So king is in danger. So he just played king h8, just moving the king, and I don't have any good moves now. My queen my queen is in danger if I move the knight, and knight is already in under attack. So I decided to give up a queen for a rook and a bishop. So I just simply capture this bishop, rook takes queen, rook takes rook, and now it's my opponent's move. He is pretty much winning. He's better, but problem is he's still low on time, and he didn't find the right idea. He just need to play normal chess. He can capture it if he just wants to, and he's still fine. Or he can play this. Idea is checkmate. Any move, pretty much, just normal looking move is fine for him. But he just played the wrong move and he played queen c7. Again, he's very low on time. He did a mistake, and there's only one move which is winning for white. Do you want to try? This most probably is the last pause moment for the today's video. So take your time and try to find the best idea here. There's only one move which is winning. Okay, perfect. This was the easy one. So let's see if you find it or not. And the move is rook d8. Only move which is possible. And because of back rank issues, king is kind of checkmate, or he has to give up a queen for that. And obviously, I'm gonna win the queen, knight takes. And suddenly, I got this position at move number 29, where we both are having opposite color bishops, but I'm the one who's having extra pawn. So it's a bit better, not too much better for white, but it can be winning if played properly. And the winning move after that, again, there's only one move which is winning. The move is bishop e8, just attacking both the pawns. And I'm gonna win one more pawn from here. So he played b4. Uh, Again, he's giving me the pawn. I can capture it, or I capture this pawn. It's the same thing for me. So I capture bishop takes c6. He captures bishop takes c3. Bishop takes pawn. Sorry, not bishop. Pawn takes c3. And here he played g6. And now I'm the one who's having pass pawn. I have time as well. So in the endgame, the most common, most useful piece is the king. So it's time to bring the king into the game. So I played king g1. He played king g7, king f2, king f6, king e3, king e5. So we have this game where kings are in the center taking opposition, and I'm the one who is having two extra pawns. And it is winning game for me. So it's my turn, and I played f4 check, and now it's a check. So king goes to d6, attacking my bishop. And again, I don't want to blunder the bishop, so I have to save the bishop. I played bishop e8, just moving the bishop out of the danger. He played king c5, probably wants to capture the pawn in two moves. Uh, I played bishop f7. This move is a multi-purpose move for me. Uh, it is creating an invisible wall for my opponent king. Now king can never go close to the pawn on c3 and it can never capture. That's the first purpose. The second purpose is I want to go here and win the pawns because both pawns are on the light square and I'm the one who's having light square bishop. So that was the idea. He played bishop f6, attacking the pawn. And now either I move the king to d3 and defend the pawn, or which I played c4. And now my bishop is definitely guarding the pawn. King cannot touch the pawn because bishop is guarding, and bishop cannot touch because it's the opposite color bishop endgame. And here my opponent played bishop g7. And here there are multiple moves which are winning. I want to play bishop g8. The problem is he will play h6 or h5, and I am not gonna win the pawn. So that's why I started with g4. My idea is after playing bishop g8 and h6, I can go back and attack on this pawn. And here my opponent played king c6, and unfortunately he lost on time here. And anyways, it was losing, so he just lost the game here, and I win the game here. Thanks for watching the video. If you like the content, please subscribe it, and I will see you in the next one.